I thought literally I was gonna die. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? I'm doing good. Trying to get everything situated here. Trying to get my life together here. Okay. I think that's good. I'm trying out this new light I got. Let me look at the colors. Wait. And see which one I like better. Let me see. Oh, I turned it off. Okay. Oh, red. Ooh. Oh, no, it's like I got in trouble with the law. Oh, no, I'm gonna give myself a seizure now. Oh, that was kind of cool. I just want a solid color. These flashing lights. Oh, that one looks kind of cool. I just need steady lights, please. Thank you. Kind of like it right there. Okay. How are y'all doing? Well, this week, guys, I'm gonna talk about something that's a little more serious. It's not a makeup tutorial or anything like that. I had made a video in the past about how I lost weight and how I stopped drinking, and that helped me a lot to lose weight and everything. I never really went into detail of why I stopped drinking or, you know, anything about that. And when I say drinking, I mean like drinking alcohol. So I decided to make this video because I want to tell you a little bit more about that and my whole experience with alcohol and how I stopped drinking and how it's helped me. I hope this video helps somebody out there. I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna start from the beginning. You know, I started my relationship with alcohol wasn't, I don't know how to explain it because I grew up watching my parents drink and watching my family drink and get-togethers and everything. So to me, it was just a matter of time before I could start drinking too, you know, when I was younger. And I pretty much stayed away from drinking until I was like 21 and I could buy my own alcohol. I really wasn't much of a drinker, honestly, like during my teenage years and things like that. I wasn't tempted to drink anything. I did have a beer every now and then, but it wasn't like I was like a partier or anything like that. Whenever I was in my first relationship ever, that's when I started experimenting a little bit more with alcohol. And I started drinking until I was drunk. And that was just normal for me. Like, I would start drinking until I was drunk. It wasn't like I had one beer or two. It was like I would drink until I was actually feeling drunk, until I was not like, you know, not knowing what I was doing or anything like that, but until I was feeling tipsy, until I was feeling drunk. I mean, that a lot of years went by and I kept drinking. You know, I love to go out and party with my friends and have a good time, and I would drink quite a bit. After I left my first relationship and then I continued partying, I would drink a lot. So that really never stopped. And I would hang out with friends that like to drink, so we would always end up getting drunk or drinking somewhere, going to the club, or it was always a part of getting together. It was always a part of having fun. Like, drinking was normal on the weekends and sometimes during the week too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We would go on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, I remember we would go to ladies' night and get pretty messed up. So, you know, that's the way I continued my life, really. To me, it wasn't a problem. I didn't feel like I had any problem with it. I felt like I just liked it because I liked the feeling of being buzzed and being drunk and just having fun, you know, not really caring so much about things. And so never in my life did I ever think that I would ever had a problem with it or that I would ever even stop drinking. Because like drinking to me was fun, and it was a way of having fun with my friends, of letting go, of just de-stressing. And so I never in my life thought that I would like one day say I don't drink anymore. So you know, the years passed, and like I said, I kept drinking with friends, with family, with whoever wanted a party. No, just kidding. I just it was always part of the, you know, the getting together, the having fun and all that. I know that you guys know that my face got paralyzed, and half of my face was paralyzed for a while, and because I got Bell's palsy, which paralyzed half of my face. I was kind of depressed after that, and I would notice, you know, that I would tend to drink more if I was like getting depressed, or if I was feeling sad or something like that. I would drink because it would just make it go away, and it would make me feel better. So that should have been a red flag, you know, but I didn't see it that way. I just thought, hey, I'll drink a few beers, I'll be all right. So it was never really like a problem for me. I never really saw it as a problem, you know. So alcohol, with the overeating and being overweight and all that, was just not doing anything good for my health. I don't think that I had a problem with alcohol. I don't know. That could be questionable, you know, because I go through the things of you know, I went through the things of alcoholics and what they do, and you know what it's like to be an alcoholic, and you know, I had some symptoms of an alcoholic. For example, I couldn't drink just one beer, you know. I had to keep drinking. I had to keep drinking until I felt pretty tipsy or drunk. And you know, that's one of the signs of alcoholism. You know, I could drink by myself. I didn't need anybody to drink with me. I would go to the store, get me my 6-pack of Bud Light, because that was my favorite beer. I remember I would get Bud Light, flower seeds, and beef jerky. I was like, so good. And I didn't even need anybody to drink with me. I could drink by myself. And that's another sign. And you know, I just I didn't make the best decisions when I was drinking. I made some really bad decisions when I was drinking. I'm not gonna go into detail of, you know, the things that I did or whatever, but I made some pretty bad decisions. I made mistakes that I am not proud of, and I hurt people. Wow. You know, talking about it, it seems like I had a problem. I embarrassed myself. I did things that I normally wouldn't have done if I wouldn't have been drunk. But yet, that's not the reason why I decided to stop drinking. That's not. It should have been, but it's not. The reason why I decided to stop drinking is one night, about 4 years ago, I was drinking with my friend. We were having some beers, and we were, you know, drinking, and I was pretty drunk already. We had been drinking since we started drinking like at 7 in the evening, 6 or 7, until like 3 in the morning. Yeah. A lot of hours. Yeah, like 9 hours drinking, okay? Drinking beer and shots or whatever. And that night, right when I was going to go to bed, after we stopped drinking, my heart started beating really weird. It started like I guess I started having irregular heartbeat, because it would beat, it would go like, you know, like, it would be like, it was just, my heart was beating so irrationally. And I just felt so scared. I did not feel good. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was like, I thought literally I was gonna die. And this went on for like 2 hours. And it scared the crap out of me. I thought, I'm gonna die. And then, you know, I didn't want to call the ambulance because I don't want to scare my daughter. I just told my sister, I said, I don't feel good. My heart is beating really weird, and I checked my blood pressure. It was through the roof. Through the roof. I just tried to calm down. I laid down and I started praying. And I said, God, I said, if you help me get through this, I won't drink again. Because it scared me so much that I thought maybe I should go say goodbye to my daughter. All because I wanted to drink. All because I was drunk. And I, at that moment, my drunkenness was gone. My buzz was gone. And I had a talk with God. And like I said, I told him, if you get me out of this one, I won't drink anymore. I'll give it up because this is not what I want. And my heartbeat started, like I said, it went on for about 2 hours, and then I started feeling better. I noticed that it started getting less and less erratic. So, you know, I finally went to sleep, and I woke up the next day, and I said, I will never drink again. And I haven't drank since then. And that was 4 years ago. And now that, and you know, when I stopped drinking, it also helped me a lot with my weight loss. Because when I stopped drinking, I didn't, before I would drink at night, and then afterwards I would get hungry. So then I would eat, you know, so then it wasn't only the drinking, the calories of the beer and all that, but it was also calories after, because I would eat and then go to sleep. So imagine that. And it helped me a lot with my weight loss. And then I really hadn't had a hard time with it, honestly. Like, I just stopped drinking. I just said, I'm not going to drink anymore. The way I felt that night was not worth it. I literally saw my life flash before my eyes. I said, I am not, you know, going to put myself through that again. So I just stopped drinking completely. And it wasn't hard. Up until a couple of months ago, when I was going through some personal stuff, and I said, man, I said, I wish I had a beer right now. And right there, I realized, so this is why you would drink a lot of the times. Because at that moment, when I was feeling sad and when I wanted to cry, I just wanted a beer so I could forget about everything. But you know what? I didn't drink one. I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to drink. It's not worth it. I'm going to I'm gonna face what I'm feeling. and friends, I cried. I cried so much. I can say I cried for about 3 weeks. It was like all this stuff was just purging out of me. Oh, I don't like to cry. I don't like to cry in these videos because I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to be dramatic or something. But it was like all this stuff was just purging out of me. It was just, I was just releasing so much toxicity out of me. And when before I would have just drank and, you know, went to sleep drunk and that's it. But now that I didn't have that, now that I didn't have the alcohol to lean on, to use as a coping mechanism, I feel like it cleaned me, because I felt so great after, you know, after all was said and done, after I did all the crying, and after, you know, I prayed and I told God, I said, help me, you know, clean me out. I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna drink because I promised you that I wasn't, and because I don't want to. And I think that was my, you know, it cleansed me in some way. I just felt so much better after that. And I feel so much better, you know, after being 4 years now that I haven't drank. I can honestly say it's helped my weight loss. It's helped with so many things. It's helped me realize who my friends are, or what people just wanted me around because they needed a drinking buddy, or, you know, so it's helped me look at all that, you know, and look at the big picture. And it's just helped me realize so many things. And I'm not saying drinking is bad. You know, if you can have one beer, one margarita with your dinner, one glass of wine with your dinner, and be happy with that and be done with that, and that's what you want to do, then you know, that's your thing. I'm not saying people shouldn't drink, you know. I'm saying for me, it got to a point in my life that it was causing me more harm than good. And now looking back at it and look at the situation and looking at everything that happened when I used to drink, I realize now that I was an alcoholic, that I had a problem with drinking. But I didn't realize it because, you know, I was so caught up in it. But I just wanted to tell you guys my, you know, my story with alcohol, and why I stopped drinking, and how it's helped me. And it's helped me a lot. I can honestly say I'm not the same person that I used to be. And that's good. That's good. I used to drink, I used to smoke, you know, and now I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't, you know, like I said, and I don't see anything wrong with that. If you choose to do that, that's fine. But for me, it was doing me more harm than good. And so I decided to cut it out. And the way that my life has changed has been so positive after I stopped drinking. Looking back at everything, I had a problem, and I'm glad that I stopped drinking. Am I glad that I had that episode that night that made me feel like I was gonna die? No. In a way, I'm not glad, and in a way I am, because that, I feel, opened my eyes to a lot of stuff, a lot of, you know, baggage, and because I feel like because of that is that I stopped drinking, and then I realized all the other things, that it was kind of like a domino effect. And it's not shameful to admit that you had a problem with alcohol. It's better to admit it and to make changes, you know, than to be in denial. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully it helps somebody out there. Like I said, when I stopped drinking, it had changed me in so many ways. It made me, I feel that it made me a better person. I feel that it made me a better woman. I don't know. I just feel really good. I just feel really good. And being able to not wake up hungover is like super cool. So that is awesome. but anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.